I'm Kyle Swing.
And I'm Sarah Khan, and we're glad that everyone could come today. Yeah, so this is Bright Ideas Energy Efficiency. We're glad you're here.
Next slide.
So me and Kyle are from SLEA. Now, what is SLEA? We're the youth organization that is that works with Sustainable Contra Costa. And, we work in partnership to promote sustainable practices. And we generally organize our own projects and work with like a youth team to get them out there. That's what we do.
Hi, everyone. My name is Eliana Vitres, and I'm one of the staff members at Sustainable Contra Costa. I'm actually the virtual event facilitator, but we're really happy to have you here tonight. A little bit about Sustainable Contra Costa. We're a community of citizens, organizers, leaders, and educators working together to inspire healthy, connected, and resilient communities. We've teamed up with Energy Upgrade California, a statewide initiative committed to helping Californians be more energy efficient, utilize more sustainable natural resources, reduce demand on the energy grid, and make informed choices about their energy use at home and work. And together with SLEA and Energy Upgrade California, we bring you the Bright Ideas series. Another one of Sustainable Contra Costa's wonderful programs is the Cleaner Contra Costa Challenge. This is a free online resource where you can track your household's carbon footprint. We will be showing you different actions throughout the presentation tonight that are directly from the Cleaner Contra Costa Challenge to encourage you all that not only do individual actions add up over time, but to demonstrate how easy it is to start saving energy and money today.
All right, so our activity for this episode is going to be a scavenger hunt, and here's how it's going to work. So we're gonna introduce it off with like a fact, and we're gonna kind of explain how energy efficiency kind of fits into the house, and we're gonna put it together with this game, and it'll make sense as soon as we get started. Now, because it is a scavenger hunt, we understand that since it's being recorded, you might not want your video to be seen. It'd be cool if you would, so you can let us know that you found our specific thing. But if not, then you can do two things. You can either keep track of all the stuff in the scavenger hunt and then let us know at the end how many of them that you got, or you can mention in the chat that when you finish the scavenger hunt thing that we have for today. But yeah, let's get started.
And the way this will work is that I will be providing you all with an energy efficiency fact and some actions from the Cleaner Contra Costa Challenge. And then the prompt will relate to what we just talked about. So one of the easiest actions you can do is turn stuff off around your house, turn off lights when they're not on, make sure that you're unplugging different power outlets if you know that you're not going to use something for the time being. And our episode next Tuesday will actually dive into that, when the best time is to use your energy. So if you like our presentation today or want to learn more about your appliances and when's the best time to use them, please tune in on Tuesday, and that'll be our presentation then.
So here's our first little activity. Light, it does cost electricity and energy, and so turning it off does help. So if you guys could go out and find a light switch, make sure that they're all turned off if no one's using them. Don't go into like your parents' room and turn them off if they're using it. But any light that's on and no one is in there, try going and just turning it off. It'll save a little power. So if you're comfortable going out and doing this right now, please do so and let us know in the chat, or feel free to turn on your screen. And we'll give you guys like 3 minutes. Feel free to just walk around. If all the lights are off, good for your family. The only light I have on is in my room, so if I turn that off, I won't be able to see anything.
Thanks, Laura. And let's do 2 minutes for each one.
All right. I'd like to see that in the chat, everyone. I mean, the best possible outcome is, all the lights are already off, which means you guys are already energy aware.
But it is the winter, so make sure you do turn lights on when you need them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice, Evan. All right, I think we're good here.
All right, our next energy fact is about smart lighting and appliances. If you joined us on Tuesday, you'll know that we talked about LED light bulbs, so check. Hopefully you have those or are moving to have those in your house. Energy efficient appliances can save a US household up to $500 a year on utility bills, but doing things like installing smart power strips really help in terms of saving money by maximizing the times you should be using your appliances and turning them off when you know they don't need to be used.
And our activity that's going to go with that is, find at least two cords and try to unplug them if they're not being used. A lot of you might not have a costume, but there's lots of monsters sitting in your house, and we call them energy vampires, because when you leave things plugged in and you're not using them, it's still taking some of that energy, and it's kind of a waste. So, save some money and kill some vampires and unplug a few cords in the house if no one's using those appliances.
Yeah, for example, I'm charging my phone for some reason, and it's like at full power, so I'm just gonna unplug that. That actually does take up power, and it does overload your phone battery, sort of like overfeeding yourself, so you don't want to do that. Yeah, let us know in the chat if you find anything. If not, again, good for you guys. Your energy sustainably minded.
Thank you, Judy. Good job. That's good. Oh man, I like that we can like unplug. It's important that we unplug things, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I leave things unplugged for way too long because sometimes I'll be like working, and I won't stop working until my laptop itself shuts down because I've been charging it and I've just been working on it the whole time. So sometimes unplugging it will like keep you from, overworking yourself or going on a YouTube spree.
All right. The coffee maker, thank you. Yeah. Don't unplug your fridge, but speaking of which, that's the next energy tip we have for you. Older refrigerators use up to 2 to 3 times the energy of newer models. We have different levels of difficulty here on the Cleaner Contra Costa Challenge. If you want to do an easy refrigerator action, you can retire an extra refrigerator or freezer that you have by consolidating. You will be using less energy right off the bat. But if you want to move towards more energy efficiency, you can upgrade your refrigerator and freezer. All actions on the Cleaner Contra Costa Challenge include helpful how-to guides and additional resources to make sure you're getting the most savings all around. So if this is something that you're interested in, visit the challenge. Someone won't be watching TV.
All right, this one is a simple one. You guys have probably been running back and forth lately, but make sure your refrigerator is closed. This saves energy because you need that light to turn on. A lot of cold air can escape the fridge, and also it's bad for your fridge if your fridge door is open. So just make sure that thing is closed shut. I'll check now.
Thank you so much for participating in our activity, everyone. We appreciate you coming.
A good thing about having a younger sibling is that you can simply text them and make them do the chore instead. So I am going to tell my brother to check the refrigerator.
Awesome, thank you. And let's go to the next energy fact that we have for you. This one is about being heat wise. Oh,
Yeah. No, it's good. That's being heat wise means a lot of things. It's like basically, closing the curtains whenever it gets so you're closing the curtains and kind of utilizing, solar power or the sunlight to keep yourself warm. And it's also, like adjusting the thermostat, choosing to go for like a more like sensible midpoint rather than turning on the AC or heater anytime you feel cold, because that uses energy, and it's we're about being energy efficient. And frankly, for each degree that you do lower the thermostat, you can save about 2% of your heating bill. That's a lot if you consider how cold it can get. In the Bay Area, we're lucky to live in more or less a bipolar area, bipolar weather place. But just by lowering the thermostat, you're going to save a lot more money in a place that's already, I feel, kind of charges a lot.
yes, energy is expensive. Okay.
All right, so our activity for this one, go check your thermostat. If it's on, see if it's at 68 degrees. If not, leave it, that's good. And then, if not, ask about changing it to 68 degrees. You don't have to do it like right now, but you can feel free to ask your family about doing that. 68 degrees is a good temperature here. That's not to say that if it's, super cold in your house, don't use the thermostat. But don't try not to keep it on above 68 all the time.
And we know that the weather just changed. So the recommended indoor temperature for warmer weather is between 75 and 78 degrees during the summer.
I just checked, mine's at 70, so I have some work to do.
My room's always like freezing, so I have like 2 piles of like just blankets that I rely on all the time.
Oh, I see it. Like a jacket is a good heater too.
Yeah, I try to open the windows as much as possible.
You guys like opening the windows at night and like covering up in blankets? It's the best feeling.
Yes.
It's cozy.
All right, everyone, let's move to the next one. These next few are more for the parents who are watching tonight. I know most of you are parents, so thank you for watching. If there are any vents in your house, find the nearest vent and see if anything is blocking it. That's a way for energy not to circulate or air not to circulate as well around your house. So it's really important that you have good airflow around your house.
It also, I guess, maximizes the use for when you do turn on the heater or the AC, you want to use the fullest, right? You don't want to block off any possible source of heat or cooling. So be sure you're using the fullest. Get what you're paying for.
Awesome. Yeah, most vents are no longer on the ground, so thank you for looking up and checking. This next tip is for parents. Turn the water heater temperature down. Water consumes about 15% or more on average of your home's energy bill, and an easy way to save energy and money is by turning down your water heater temperature. Most water heaters are set to 140 degrees by default. If you lower it to 120, it should still be warm, but not scalding hot. If some of you like your shower super, super hot. water at 140 degrees is actually kind of dangerous. So this is a win-win. It saves you money and reduces carbon emissions and air pollution. Yes.
We can go to the next slide.
All right. Next, we have some rebates for home energy efficiency improvements. These are from Energy Upgrade California, and they offer rebates on energy efficient washers, smart thermostats, and water heaters. As you can see, the amount for these rebates changes depending on the project, but this is a good place to get started if you are interested in receiving rebates. If you are a homeowner, there are additional rebates for the Bay Run program. If you electrify, if you take on an electrification project in your household, you will not only receive the regular Bay Run rebates for different measures, but you will get additional rebates added on to your total rebate amount. So this is a great way to go ahead and look into electrification, specifically installing induction stoves, heat pump clothes dryers, and heat pump water heaters. All right.
All right, so now that we've come this far in our little scavenger hunt, let's see how we've all done and what we can take away. And if anything, if like you got a lot of things down, this quiz is there for you to kind of gauge where you're at with energy saving. It's pretty simple, and I believe the link should be in the chat now. So take it and see how you do. I'm curious to see how it goes. It seems like most of us are pretty energy forward though, and I'm very glad to hear that. So
to that note as well, a lot of energy providers or energy efficiency resources have similar quizzes like this. It might be a home checkup, or it might be an energy saving quiz like this one. But these are really good resources to utilize because as you answer these questions, you're able to realize which specific areas in your own household are areas where you can be cutting down energy usage.
And we also have a worksheet available. I know we have a lot of parents here, and for those who want to kind of teach them a little bit about how energy works, we have this worksheet for them that it'll kind of go over little scenarios, and you guys get to figure out what energy solution would apply best. And you will find the worksheet available on the SCOGO website. I believe the link should be here now, but you go to the Bright Ideas tab, and you will find the worksheets from now, and as well as the ones from before and for our remaining episodes for Bright Ideas. So yeah, and I'll involve the kids. I'm not, as Leah represents, lots of youth are interested in energy and energy and environment. So I 100% encourage you to get them involved. Use the resources.
Mm-hmm. It's never too young to be an energy expert.
Definitely. Well, you guys can find the worksheet, and and I hope you guys enjoyed the quiz. Hope you guys enjoyed the scavenger hunt. Maybe took something away from this. And thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll also be sending out the worksheet in a follow-up email too, so keep an eye out for that. We just wanted to say the next episode will be next Tuesday on 26th at 6 p.m. So register on Eventbrite for that. You can use the QR code there. It's the exact same Eventbrite they use to sign up for this. So it'll be about the best times to use energy. Now you know how to save energy, but do you know what time it is? So we're going to be talking about that. And if you like this one and wanted to relearn all the information again, maybe you forgot some of it, we'll be posting a recording of this video on Sustainable Contra Costa on YouTube. And again, we'll be putting that in the follow-up email. So if you liked us, you can feel free to contact us on social media or email us. At least for SLEA, we're a group of high schoolers in Contra Costa, and we could always use more volunteers to promote sustainability. So feel free to contact Alexia at that email right there. And then we also have Sustainable Contra Costa's social medias and websites and Energy Upgrade California website. So yeah, thank you guys. We hope you got something out of this. And if you liked it, we hope to see you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.